East CBB. Kayla, hello. Welcome. Gemini Jury, hello. Laura, welcome. Guy Cardet, hello. BB Girl Jay, welcome. Lioness Mom, hello. Luis 86 and Against the World, welcome. How are you? I'm doing good, BB Girl. How are you doing? Anisha, hi. Against the World. It's 11:48 p.m. What do you want from me? Hello, Emily. GTA, hello. Pretty good. I'm glad you're doing well. Brittany, welcome. Hello, Erica. Megan, hi. Do the AI. Mark After Dark, hello. User 37, hi. V-Man, welcome. What are y'all up to? What'd you do today? Teresa, welcome. GTA, I'm from Ohio. Where are you from? Gregory Harris, hi. Kim417, welcome. Jordan, hello. Thank you for the likes, everybody. You're the best. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, Kevin. Sue, hi. Tati, welcome. Pam House, hello. Ven. Green Eyes, thanks for the follow. You should try the AI love trend. What's the AI love trend? Good evening from Rita in Ohio. Rita from Ohio, thanks for being here. Hello, Green Eyes. Baby Girl 89, hello. Ohio here? More people from Ohio? You're doing a scientific study? Hello, Jasmine. How are you? I'm great. Hello from Arizona. Well, thanks for being here. You're cute. Thank you. Mikkel, can cars be in space? We're literally in space. This is Loveship. Thank you so much for being here. Click the follow button if you're new. The live AI trend. I don't know what the live AI trend is. This is the second day in a row people have asked for that. I don't know what that is. Apollo, thanks for the follow. Do I have chest hair? No. I shave it. Anisha, thanks for the follow. Handsome, thank you, Jason. Chest hair is just not for me. I tried it before and I just didn't like it. So it's gotta go. Lisa, hello. You look like Justin Hartley. Well, thank you. Good evening from NYC. Hello, Jojo from NYC. Heather, welcome. Thank you for the likes, everybody. All the best. Matthew, hello. You're too gorgeous. Thanks. You're so sweet. Globetrotter, hello. Hi, Vanessa. Do I shave my armpits? Nah. I do not shave my armpits. We don't know if you have legs, though. I don't have legs. Back in the Loveship. I am in the Loveship. Isabel, how are you? Everybody who's new here, click the follow button. I appreciate it so much. Drop those corgis for your boy. Everybody who drops a corgi, I'm going to follow you back. I appreciate it so much. It's when you pretend to be an AI character and oddly react to gifts given. You make a lot of money for pretending you're AI. I hope you have a good weekend. Well, thank you, Kim. Hello, Sasha. He's not doing it. What if I am doing it? What if I am AI? Hello, Julian. Lonnie, welcome. What if we're all AI, you know? What if by the end of all this AI stuff, we find out that we've been AI the whole time and we developed an AI within the AI? Look through the TikTok lives, they're all over. You're too good to stoop to that level. When TikToker said she made $600 in 2 hours for being an obsolete AI compared to me, you could pretend to be AI by barking like a corgi. but I'm a human AI. And AI can't fold you like a pretzel, but can it? Can it though? Victor, hello. J Flowers, welcome. I mean, I'm definitely interested in the AI trend hustle. I'll look into it. If girls are on here making $600 an hour. What did I just walk into? You walked into AI talk. Apparently girls are making like $600 an hour pretending to be AI on here. Thank you for the rose. How are you, Victor? Future doctor, hello. Do you enjoy being handsome? I do. It's me, Evie. I'm good. How are you doing? So handsome. Thanks. We need a bottom AI. Jake, thanks for the likes. I'll look into the AI thing. We'll see. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Well, thank you. I mean, it pays rent. Kelly, thanks for the follow. Taylor, hi. You have to make up weird reactions to every type of gifts. But what if... Why does AI have to make weird reactions? What if I'm an advanced AI? And I've already figured out human facial expressions. Tegan, I will not do that. Hello, Kari. In everything I would like to be. Kalia, hello. Melissa Ann, welcome. I got beefs with Melissa Ann's. Sky Blue 88, hello. Danielle, welcome. I think the weird reactions is what makes people send you more gifts. I mean, I'm just not an actor. And I feel like this isn't the place for me to make cringe talk. Like, I've always considered it. Like, I've always considered making like a cringe TikTok where I just make completely unserious videos. That would be the place for me to pretend to be a weird AI. But then I would feel embarrassed if one of the Love Rangers came in there. I'm glad that I'm the wind beneath your wings, Nico. I'm on the Make Him Blush. Shab, welcome. But I've considered it. Like, I do... Like, I love the satire TikTok so much. Like, I love when people pretend to be serious, but they're not being serious. Those TikToks are so funny to me. I'm like, damn, I kind of want to do one. I want to use AI for my LinkedIn. Do it, Grace. Grace, you don't need it, though. I did it once. I think I could do it again. Make money, fam. Hello. Liana, welcome. Your headshots look dumb. Aw. Okay, then do it. Then do the AI thing, Grace. My coworker accidentally sent his alphabet picture on me. So awkward now. I don't know if he accidentally sent that to you. I feel like maybe he was testing the waters. My eyes are red and swollen from allergies. Grace, I know you too well. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Hello, Rihanna. Accidentally on purpose. I gave him some space to get over a breakup. Didn't talk about time frame. His move, right? Exactly. Letty, thank you so much for the little blob goblin gooey thing. I appreciate you for that. I'm thinking about the same thing. He is straight though. Even more reason, Nico. Even more reason for him to send that to you. Send it to the office via reply all. I mean, if you feel like it's an honest mistake, maybe don't make him lose his job over it. But if he's harassing you, by all means, do your thing. No, no, it was impressive. Bree, thanks for the follow. Costa Rica, welcome. Terry D, hi. Avery, hello. Hello, Amy. Kelly, Ernest, welcome. But speaking of texting, for a limited time only, 2 more weeks. You have 2 more weeks for phone calls and FaceTimes to be 50% off. So book a phone call. Link tree in the bio. Those with impressive ones are always showing them off, though, like we haven't seen a ton. The ones that have a one fish page shouldn't. Today is Sunday, Ken. What's going on? You know what's going on, Amy? Is I'm hungry. I gave myself an entire week off in June, you know? I'll have some time off in October. Don't worry about me. Vonda, hello. The ones that shouldn't. Cynthia, hello. How are you? Ian B, welcome. Ken wants tuna. I do want tuna. It's tuna time. Thanks for the likes, everybody. I've just got too much time. Too much on my mind to take time off, you know? How are you, Cynthia? Ashley, welcome. I just got too much to get done. Hype Girl, welcome. Miami Goddess, hello. Is it worth to go back to someone who rebounded? Hurts to know I wasn't first option. What do you mean by go back to someone who rebounded? And you weren't the first option. Are you saying you broke up with somebody and time has passed, they rebounded with somebody else instead of get back with you? Because that doesn't sound like a rebound if there was time, you know? Because what's throwing me off with the rebound and the first option is it tells me there's space in between. Why would you be the first option if you just broke up, you know? So I'm confused. I'm confused by that statement. Hello, Ray. Ken needs a friends with benefits to help him relax. Do I need that? He couldn't handle some of us. No, he doesn't. How do you say no to military pepper? It was about the month. I thought we were trying to work it out. Oh, I got you. So the first choice line is very confusing because that doesn't make sense. So you broke up and you thought that you were going to work things out and he did some things with some other girls. Probably not, hype girl. I would move on. Or at the very least, take some space and decide if that's what you want. And I would also recommend looking back on the relationship you had with him. Does he seem like a disloyal person? Does he seem like plan B didn't work out? Was he abusive? Was he a good communicator? Was he good in the relationship before you broke up? Consider those things. I would take some space for yourself and try to figure that out. If you even want him back. If you feel like it would be a good decision to take him back specifically. Not in general. You know, we need to really look at the person that we're taking back. I don't feel like there's a general black and white rule for things like that. Nina, hello. Ellen, welcome. My crush, well, thank you, Les. Girl, friends with benefits is one step away from a situationship that may turn real. I'm not in my world. I don't do situationships. We're either going for a relationship or nothing. I'm in Cali. Grace, you don't you dare even think of situationshipping me. How do I say no to military men? They take stuff way too forward with me, call me babe, they miss me. So you just say no. And if they don't take the hint, you leave them on red or unopened, block them if it's consistent. If you have to deal with them in real life, avoid them at all costs. You know, you say no to them the way you would say no to anybody. The same way that you say no to the guy asking for Bob's and Vagine in your DMs. Just don't respond. In the words of Brittany, I'm not that innocent. Ruben, hello. You should have some miles saved up. We already named the kids. Did we name the kids? Tell him if he doesn't stop, you'll call his CO. Ken does. I do have miles. But I thought we were seeing hippos. Little Kenjamin and Kennifer. Not Kenjamin. I could get down, like, could get down with Kennifer. It's kind of like Yennefer, but me. You know, Yennefer was a baddie. I could handle a little Kennifer. Or a little Kendra. Kenjamin, though, absolutely not. Young. I am compared to most of these people hitting me up. I don't know why I attract them. Nobody is worth a big chicken dinner. I'm worth a big chicken dinner. They say, what do you miss about me? I say, I never met you. They say, believe it, babe. We will meet. Yeah, just stop responding, Ray. Hey, Ray. Stop responding. I was Jennifer for Halloween this year or a year? Because why do I feel like I remember seeing pictures of you be Jennifer? I thought I showed you. You did show me that. I was just trying to line up the timeline. You did show me. I'm talking to another man. They don't like it. Stop responding to them, right? Jonathan, welcome. Ain't nobody losing their benefits as possible. Losing their benefits of what? Hello, Hannah. Deanna B, welcome. User 11, welcome. Thanks for being here. Erica, hi. Alicia and Anna, thanks for being here. DeWitt K7, hello. Where's Terry at? I don't know. Hulkster was in here last night. Big chicken dinner equals bad conduct discharge. Oh, got you. I've never heard of that before. Hello, Chris. Jamie, welcome. I know he told me he gave a SmackDown. I'm sad I missed it. This is like a reality show. Bolivian Chica Club. The Loveship is definitely like a reality show. You never know what's going to happen in here. That's why you can't miss one. If you miss the Loveship, You're missing out, guaranteed. It's like 99% guaranteed something's going to happen in here every single night. Pat88, hello. I was being a delinquent. Yeah, you were. Hello, Miguel. Gilda Rios Ortiz, hello. Hello, T. Brett, hi. And I... Wait, no, no, you didn't. What do you mean you missed your apartment tours? You had more to go see? So you weren't sold on the first one? If you see guys in uniforms engaging in... Oh, I don't know what all those letters mean. You had 2 today? Oh, no. Marina, hello. Hi, Megan. It's the 3rd floor with no elevator. Yeah, but in September, you get that 1st floor. Hello, Mama J. Oh, fuck around and find out. One of the guys I liked got scared to advance to the bedroom. So now we're friends while he figures out what he wants. Pat88, hello. What do you mean scared to advance things to the bedroom? A dude was scared of the bedroom. Me and kind of friends. Crypty, hello. Lexi, hi. Apparently I'm intimidating. He thought I'm into crazy things. Are you into crazy things? Did you make him sign some sort of 50 Shades contract? Why was he scared? What you got in there exactly? Like, what's going on? No. Amy, hello. Shakura Williams, hello. Whips for the 2nd date. Well, I can be, but I can tone it down a lot. It's not a need. That's odd. Why do you feel like he's assumed that about you? Hello, Jerry. Like, what did you have laying around outside of the bedroom for him to be like, maybe I shouldn't go in there? Do you have crystals and stuff? What's going on there? Hi, gorgeous. Hello. Lil Minx Lore, how are you? My stamina scares guys away. I want examples. I need the tea. Yeah. Let's get all the examples. Corey Wayne, hello. Good night. Hello, Maria. Thanks for being here. No, those collars are for my dogs. My neighbor's dogs. Oh, no. Hi, Alex. Cocoa Butter, welcome. I just want to know, Tiff, what do you got going on where he was nervous? Italia, you're in Italy? Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Maria. Oh, your name is Maria. Of course you're from Italy. I should have known. She had that riding outfit on, like a motorcycle. Yes, Tiff, let us know. Yeah, run us through what your living room / kitchen situation looks like. Where he's like, I don't trust this woman alone with me in a bedroom. Like, I want a visual of what your living room looks like. Or wherever you were hanging out. You have, like, skulls and candles. A jockey suit. Oh, you said what you liked and it was pretty mild. What do you feel like was the least mild thing that you said? Hello, Ashley. But keep it clean. What's the least mild thing but keep it clean because we're family friendly in here. Hello, Faith. For real though, how freaky does your place have to be to scare a dude out of... I know. Faith, thank you so much for clicking my little heart person. I appreciate you so much. Can you wanting to know too much? Yeah, because I want to know. I want to know what you said that scared him away. How are you, Faith? Hey, Aaron, welcome. I know that he never made it there. Fortune 44, hello. I know that he never made it, but what do you feel like scared him away? I'm doing great, Faith. Thank you for asking. Hello, Kayla. Did you pass away? It's been a minute. Yes. I am here in spirit, though. And that's all that matters. Hello, Susan. Kenneth Johnson, welcome. How are you, Allison? Geez, Beth, thanks for the follow. Because I couldn't imagine. I mean, there are some things I could imagine, I guess. Now that I think about it. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits. I'm not saying what I said. James, thanks for the follow. I couldn't imagine, except for maybe one or two things, where if a girl said that that's what she liked, I'd be like, well, my dog has a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I gotta go. You know? Like, there's probably only 2 or 3 things I could hear where I'm like, I'm out. You don't believe in goats? Goats are fake. You're 100% in the right to not believe in goats. How is that different? How are spirits and ghosts different? So when I think spirits, I think of like some sort... I feel... Spirit to me equals like an energy, right? An energy can't be created or destroyed. It's just transferred. Like we just go somewhere else when we leave our body. When I think of ghosts, I think of like haunting and being all spooky, you know, and scaring you while you try to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I don't think that shit exists. You know, I feel like we just go somewhere. I don't think we hang around, you know? I don't think we chill and sit on rocking chairs all night. You're still here, I am here. Do you have a corgi? You drop one for you, boy. Don't be shy. What are the things? I personally believe in goats. That's a legit excuse for me. My friend's goat won most patriotic pet. Goats aren't even real. Ghosts wear sheets, right? That's exactly what I think. Yes. My ghost emoji. Oh, some mild... Got you. Punching? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hello, you beautiful baby. Thank you. I'll find out the things later. I feel like, yeah. Punching is definitely one of those things because I've definitely had a girl ask me to leave bruises on her before. I'm like, absolutely not. Like, I ain't for blackmail, you know? You have signed 0 contracts. I ain't leaving bruises. You're not fucking trapping me. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way I'm leaving bruises on you. I want to listen to you, but my little one is sleeping right next to me. Yeah, Lindsay, you'll just have to read my lips. You don't want a box? No. That guy who wasn't into all that, it was boring. Not that is boring. He was boring. Oh, got you. Andy, hello. If I sign one, would you hit me? Ruby and Crystal, thanks for following. No, I don't have it in me. Like, I can't hurt people. Like, I'm even too afraid to choke. So I don't want to accidentally hurt somebody. Good night, gorgeous man. Thank you. Just emotionally. Yeah, if you sign a contract, I'll emotionally hurt you. Hello, Elle. Haley, welcome. Also, people need a good bit of trust to do that, I would think. Yeah, if a girl's like, choke me, like, I would probably take her back and, you know, just do a little squeeze, and she'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? Hi, Tiffany. Courtney, welcome. My relatives do that for free. Oh, so we're getting a marriage certificate. Yeah. Mr. Wolf, welcome. No, I feel like that's definitely the way. Like, if y'all into that weird shit, we're for sure getting a whole contract. I have different moods, but I'm mostly in that mood. Hello, Abby. Drunk Ant, welcome. Hello, Lex. How are you, Lex? Thanks for being here. Shelby, welcome. I'm doing great, Lex. Thank you for asking. Hello, Michelle. How are you, Lucy? What are you up to tonight? I'm just hanging out with y'all in the Loveship. What are you up to? The last gentleman is missing some skin for me. Y'all. I can't with you. Can't with y'all sometimes. Grace, I have no idea what you mean. Like a French bulldog? I'm gonna go before I reveal some things involving a Jello salad and a flamingo. What? What is a Jello salad? Handsome, thank you, Freddie. Are you in the car? Can cars be in space? We're literally in space. This is the Loveship. Thank you so much for being here. Click the follow button if you're new. Don't listen to them, Grace. French bulldogs are disgusting. Katrina Lee, hello. Lucy, thanks for the likes. Do you never do lives from the Galaxy of Love? I haven't been doing lives in the morning, but I'll start. I'm gonna be restructuring my my strategy on TikTok because I joined the new creator program where now I'm gonna get paid for none of my videos except for my videos that are a minute long. So I'm gonna be much more educational on here. Like, I'll still do my short videos. I'll still do the lip syncing and the quotes just for a following, but a lot more educational videos going forward because that's going to, at the very least, I'll get paid as if I'm getting 1 million views every month, at least, by joining this new program. And that's the least. Like, that's the bottom. The bottom is I'll be getting paid just as much as I would with 1 million views right now. So more education. And I've noticed when you post a TikTok and you go live, TikTok pushes that video to the FYP. Pamela, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you so much. So yeah, I'll probably start going live in the Galaxy of Love again. I gotta quit liking guys. I scare them off. Also, you want a giant dog. I do want a giant dog. Grace, I do want a giant dog. But not till marriage. Small ones are easier to deal with, yeah, but they're gross. Small dogs, like puppies, yes. Small grown dogs, like, grow the fuck up, you know? Act your age. What are you doing still being tiny? You're 14 years old. Why are you still a tiny dog? Gross. You know? Mr. and Mrs. Smith about sums it up. I've never seen that. The cowboy with the sad eyes. That's me. What do you want to teach me? Whatever you want to learn. You look so sad. I am sad. I like sweet guys too, but the ones with a little dark side to them, those are the best. At what? Jenny, thanks for the follow. What is false flex? That I'm sad? Or that tiny dogs are gross? They can't help it. They're just little bubs. Well, that's not my problem, you know? Chihuahuas, French bulldogs, grow the fuck up. You know? Grow. Stop being tiny. I said what I said. Poodles, hey poodles, grow the fuck up, you know? There are some poodles that do grow the fuck up. So what's with these little poodle-looking dogs that stay tiny? Stop. Grow up, you know? Or the little fluffy dogs that look like mops. Like the little ones that look like little Karens, if they were dogs. Hey, little Karen dogs, grow the fuck up, you know? Let's grow. Let's stop being little when you're 80 years in dog years, you know? Let's maybe grow up. I have small dogs and I agree with Ken. They're shits. Watch it. I have a Shih Tzu and I love my dog. My small dog is great. Ellie, I don't want to talk about that. Hi, Rihanna. Bianca, welcome. You adore my lips? Well, thank you. My chihuahua will beat you. French bulldogs are precious. No, they're not. Take it back. They're little devils, I agree. Okay, thanks for the follow. Precious devils. I'm telling all of them you said that. Thank you. Tell all the little dogs that are like 80 years old in dog years to grow. You know? Stop being tiny. It's time to be a big dog. Do you really want to get married and have kids within the next few years? Few years, yeah. Few years I consider like 3 years plus. Not the Karens. The little Karen dogs. Many Australian Shepherds are precious. I adopted 2 senior Chihuahuas and they were little nightmares, but I love them so much. No, Chihuahuas are the worst. My Shih Tzu dog looks like a mop and I love him. I'm going to bring my due to you and say that to his face. Yeah, I will say it to all of your little dog's face. Like, here's the thing. I told you guys about this weird phobia I have where I can't touch hair, right? That's how I feel. I can't touch hair unless I'm dating you. If I'm dating you, I have no problem with your hair. if I'm not dating you, if I'm not attracted to you, I can't touch your hair. I also have that problem with little dogs that are old. You know, big dogs that are old, sure, I'll pet you. Little dogs that are old, I'll still pet them, but I feel disgusted while I'm doing it. I feel gross. I'm like, ew. You're like 80 years old in dog years and you're still this tiny. This feels gross. I don't know what it is, but that's how my brain works. We'll talk about my weird stuff, but not yours. My lives aren't about me, you know? I don't like to talk about me. What about cats? I'll tolerate cats. You know, if I fell in love with a girl and she had a cat, okay, we can keep it. But if she's like, let's get another one, no, we're not doing that. We'll keep the one that you have, and if it dies, we'll get another one. But we're not getting into a little pal. If we're getting in a little pal, it's going to be a dog. And it's going to be a dog that grows up, you know? My dog is 49 in dog years, for your information. I know sweet chihuahuas. Chihuahuas can be sweet, yeah. Men don't commit anymore. And hookup culture is real. I thought everyone knew. So, Lucy, I have some good news for you. It's not that men don't commit. Avoidants don't commit. Narcissists don't commit. Because it's the same thing for women. Avoidant women and narcissistic women don't commit. So, Lucy, the problem isn't men. The problem is the men that you're going after. So let's, instead of going after men who don't want to commit, say goodbye to the ones that don't want to commit and look for the ones that do. You know, you want to force the person that you want to want you back instead of just finding somebody who actually likes you. It's so much easier when we just decide to like people that like us, you know? And not give a fuck about the ones that don't like us. You know, like, oh, you don't like me. I'm not going to be like, oh, she doesn't want to commit because she doesn't like me. I would just be like, okay. And find a girl that does like me. You know? They can go not commit to somebody else. It's not going to be me. I'm not going to beg somebody to commit to me. I have wiener dogs. They're in my last video. Their owners passed. I had to adopt them. Aw, that was really sweet of you, Grace. That was really sweet of you to take those little gremlin dogs. I swear Chihuahuas hate me. Chihuahua is the coolest. Hair creeps me out. Cheese Beth. Hair freaks me out. It creeps me out. If I'm not attracted to you, I can't touch your hair. It gives me the ick. And I get the same ick if I'm petting a little dog that's like 40 years old in dog years. It just freaks me out. I don't know what it is, but I have that. Somebody told me what the phobia was called, and I have it screenshotted. I don't remember what it's called, but I have that phobia. It's so weird. See, we meet Ken, and he pets us, then we pass. Lex thinks we follow. I will say, though, my little old dogs are soft and fluffy and fun to pet. To you, because they're yours. You know, that's like having an ugly kid and being like, oh, look how cute my baby is. And, like, I might smile at it, but inside I'm like, this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Little old dogs have snaggle teeth are the worst. I agree. Cats are ick. Cats are the worst. Are you okay? I'm okay. How are you? You're not allowed at my house. 4 cats and 1 chihuahua and 1 pit bull. Pit bulls, we love. You've met the most perfect girl, but you discover she doesn't believe in shaving? Then she's not the most perfect girl, is she? If I'm at a 10 out of 10 and I ripped her shirt off and she puts her hands up, she got pits, I'm waxing those babies in her sleep, you know? Like, I am going to be like, I'm going to lay her down and be like, oh, you want me to give you a massage? And I squirt some Nair on her back and in her armpits and on her legs, and I'm giving her a massage. I'm like, oh no, you need to go wash this off in 5 to 10 minutes. I just realized this was Nair and not massage lotion. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. I ain't trying to pet a man, you know? Bianca, welcome. He would put Nair in her lotion or wax her in her sleep. 100% I would. Ken's way too shallow. You have such a soothing ASMR type voice. Thank you. Your voice helps me get sleepy, Ken. Good. Keep. Aren't you also attracted to blondes mostly? Yeah, I am. But brunettes can be baddies too, you know? It's just that I don't know what it is about blonde hair, but blonde hair is like a cheat code to being hot. It is what it is, you know? Just how I feel like abs are a cheat code for men. Blonde hair is a cheat code for women. You judge me for cutting all my hair. Your mom cut all your hair. If Ken pets me, he's getting KO'd. If man promises something, did they do it? I don't know, did he? No, Ken. Look at them. They are cute and soft and fun to pet. This guy's 6,000 comments behind. I'm 6 behind. I need to be platinum blonde. And me over here not preferring blondes. Well, it's different. I feel like women like guys with dark hair and guys like girls with light hair. Like it is what it is. Not every single guy, not every single girl, but I feel like a majority of women want a guy with dark hair and a majority of men want blonde hair. You know? I shouldn't have laughed that hard. I don't know, did he? Hello, Cody. I used to like blondes. One blonde ruined it all. Yeah, usually girls don't like guys with blonde hair. Like it's like some girls do, but it's rare. Like I've never heard that. Like girls usually are not into guys with blonde hair. I like light featured men. I just want someone kind. Why do I track the weird ones? I don't know, Tiff. Maybe sit down with yourself and ask yourself that. Do you mind if I stare at your beauty all day? Go for it. I've got thousands of videos for you to scroll through. It should be illegal for a man to be blonde. If you had blonde hair, would you dye it? I don't know. I'm trying to imagine myself with blonde hair. Like natural blonde hair. So it'd kind of be like a little sandy blonde. Because technically my hair is strawberry blonde. I don't know. I just can't imagine myself with sandy blonde hair. Like I'd probably be more like a surfer dude. Like even though I'm not from California, I'd probably learn to surf if I had blonde hair. For sure. And I would probably talk like a douchebag for sure. For sure, bro. If I had blonde hair, I'd for sure surf. But I just can't see it. I probably wouldn't dye it though. I'd probably just surf. I like rich blonde men with daddy vibes. I don't care what the color. I just want them to be honest. Not me thinking your hair was blonde all this time. Like 30 blonde. I thought it was metallic brown. It is metallic brown. It's the energy that you're putting out to the universe. Try meditation and manifest. I had brown hair until today. I got it colored. Now it's the same kind of dark chocolate cherry color. Do you dye it? Do I dye my hair? Yannette, hello. I dyed my hair brown one time and it looked awful. Surfing in Ohio. No, if I had blonde hair, I would totally move to like Hawaii or California. Like, for sure. Because I would feel like I would be called to it, you know? I'd probably also have freckles to only come out in the sun. Like, if I was born with blonde hair, there's no way I would have stuck around in Ohio, you know? Because the ocean would have called me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, only people with the surfer spirit would know what I mean. The dye color is probably called metallic brown. And what am I manifesting? They say I look freaky. I don't even know what that means. I feel like freaky is like maybe you'd be fun. You know, I feel like that's what they mean. Like guys with red hair and freckles. Oh, do I dye my hair? No. Your hair is perfect. Well, thank you. I've dyed my beard before. I went darker on my beard, but no, I let it just do its thing. So I use, because I hate how much lighter my beard is versus my hair. But I just let it go. You know, I don't care anymore. Brown is the only color I don't think I look good with. It's my natural color. Yeah, that's why I left. So you could be a surfer. That's not fun. I'm an anxious mess. Just straight up just for men's it. My hair? You want me to just for men my hair, Cody? I literally started manifesting for a good partner. Lucy, welcome. Like in my mid-20s, I would just for men's my beard to make it darker. A little bit darker. But now I don't give a fuck. Thank you for likes, everybody. Yeah, Tiff, manifest money. Who's your celebrity crush? Nobody. We know Ken. You know that I used to just for men's my beard? Lucy, thanks for the follow. How did you know I used to just for men's my beard when in my mid-20s? How did you know that? Hello, Kayla. Paige, welcome. And who is we? Where is Grace? Grace is in here. Do you ever get angry? You're such a sweetie. I want to get a rise out of you. Hello, Jessica. If you said a celebrity crush, I would have gotten the ick so bad. Can I get... I don't really get angry, but I'm capable. And when I get angry, it's deserved. Like if I'm yelling at you, you deserve it. It's definitely in me. Pamela, thank you so much for making that Corey shake its ass, but it's hard. It's hard to make me angry. But it's just a point of where I'm tired of your shit. And by shit, it's usually abusive behavior. But for the most part, no. I don't get angry. Yeah, I don't have any celebrity crush. I'm just not really attracted to any celebrities. Cody, who's your celebrity crush? He's been mad at me. It's possible. I'm glad it works sometimes. Ken is not capable of anger. I am, but it's just rare. It's hard. It's hard to get me mad. He gets uninterested. Yeah, so getting angry with women is that like never happens. My anger is usually at men. You know, like I will go straight up WWE on a guy if they're being abusive. If they're displaying abusive behavior, I will go straight up the rock, you know? I will do a promo on a guy so fast. But angry at a woman, the last time I got angry at a woman where I screamed at a girl, I was probably 26 years old. 26 years old was the last time I screamed at a girl. He gets uninterested. I get on his last nerves a lot. I couldn't imagine you angry. Celebrity crushes are only for girls. Ew. Celebrity crushes are gross. If a girl has a celebrity crush, then my celebrity crush is her best friend. Thank you so much for the earth, Patricia. I was supposed to be planning stuff and I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. Good night. WWE, that's all. If you need help learning how to annoy him, I can give lessons. Batgirl. I didn't scream at Batgirl, though. Was I upset with her? Yes. But I didn't scream at her. Like, I was a calm angry with her. Like, I was a disgusted angry. I wasn't screaming angry. Like, screaming angry, I haven't screamed at a girl since, like I said, 26 years old was the last time I did that. So Batgirl didn't get to see that side of me. She just got it, ew. This is you, huh? Angry. Believe you attract money with all your being. That's all I can think of. Do you remember the reason? I do remember the reason. I do remember the reason I got angry. So my 3.5-year relationship with the narcissist, this was our first ever fight. And this was probably like 3 months into the relationship. She had a quote-unquote meeting. So long story short, we lived in a really, really nice apartment. Very modern, very clean, very white, top of the floor in Chicago. Like, I can't remember if it was floor 52 or 54. But it was like the tippy top of the building in Chicago. Super modern, and it was like built out of 2 apartments put together. So it was nice as fuck, expensive as fuck. We stayed there for free. Why did we stay there for free? Well, my girlfriend at the time, she, how do I say this? How do I say this? She was acquaintances with a very old man in Chicago who was in a business of sorts, who made a lot of money. Anyway, we stayed there for free. And I had to be a secret. So, like, none of my stuff was there. Like, I'm in this, like, $500,000 apartment living out of a suitcase because if he comes around, I I have to fucking hide. I have to get in the fucking the stair, like in the stairs, because nobody's supposed to be there. It's just supposed to be her. So I'm in the apartment working, and she's going to a meeting, right? So she has a meeting with a brand because she was a model, and she would do brand dinners with brands all the time, and they would like pitch her on deals. So there was one night where it was getting super late. I haven't heard from her, so like I text her and she doesn't say anything. I try to call her, and I call her like 20 times in a row. Anxious attachment, 26 years old, and she's not picking up. So I'm getting really angry. I'm getting super upset. So I'm I'm also concerned because I haven't heard from her, and her Instagram said she was like active a little bit ago, but she's not saying anything. So now I'm freaking out. So I'm like, all right, I know that her and her best friend have their locations on. So I'm panicking now. I'm getting all my stuff together. I'm getting dressed. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm downstairs in the lobby of this apartment building, and I'm texting her friend, being like, hey, can you send me her location so I can go check on her? Because she's not responding. It's like 1 a.m. She was supposed to be home like 3 hours ago. And as I'm sending this text to her best friend, she pulls up with the old dude. And I freaked the fuck out. So that was the last time ever that I ever screamed at a woman. And we were like 3 months into our relationship. That was our first fight. I should have left. Like, I should have been done right then and there. Like, looking back, I should have been done. But I stuck around for another 3 years. My celebrity crush is Danny DeVito. What did Batgirl do? I don't want to get into Batgirl. She screamed. Batgirl did scream like a bat. I'll take a Jason Momoa and Megan Fox for celebrity crushes. His girlfriend was doing shady stuff. Yeah. My girlfriend was doing shady stuff that entire relationship. And I always felt weird about it, but I trusted her, you know. Looking back, I should have not trusted. I should have not trusted her. I got a 30-second stare deep sigh. And don't ever say that again. Elaine, thanks for the follow. Can I beg of you? Pick based on character and not looks only. Kind of like some plastics. I mean, she wasn't a plastic girl. Like, everything about her was real except for her hair color. Well, I don't really need relationship advice because I won't meet up with guys. So what's up? How are you, Danica? Ria, hi. Wait, so she cheated? I don't know fully, you know? All I know is that we were staying in a really nice apartment for free. A place where if we weren't for free, it would probably be like $5,000 to $6,000 a month. We were staying there for free. She would go out and get free dinners like almost every night of the week, and she would bring me food home from those dinners. I don't know if she cheated with the old guy, but I'm very suspicious of that friendship, you know? And I was always suspicious. I was always weird. Like, I did find like some solid concrete evidence of some weird shit going on. But only once. Only once did I find something like concrete. You know, everything else is just speculation. So who knows? Who knows? But it's weird. Ken is a heartbreaker. No, I'm not. My celebrity crush is Chris Hemsworth. Elizabeth, hi. Ken, are you a heartbreaker? No. I'm glad you can trust somebody because I can't. Was your girlfriend a blonde? No, she had blue hair, actually. We can't stop meeting like this. How are you, Hannah? She sounds like an escort. I wasn't going to say the word, but I did. She was an escort, and I caught her 4 months into a relationship. So like a month after that happened, I learned that she was an escort, and I put a stop to that immediately. I'm like, like, if we're dating, ain't no way, ain't no fucking way. I don't want to tell that story because that story is I don't feel like that's a TikTok safe story where of how I found out, you know. I can't tell that. I can't tell that story. Not on TikTok. He seems genuine, but he will steal your lunch money for those eyes. I'll steal your Lunchable money. You're worth so much more than that. Well, thank you. She was definitely doing things for that stuff. Definitely sus. Yeah, like I can't, like I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because he was like 62 years old and she was 22 when we started dating. Like a 40-year age gap, and she just didn't seem like that type. Like she was very much like a Disney princess vibe, if that makes sense. Like very innocent vibe. Like I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, but still, like we were staying in like a $5,000-$6,000 a month apartment for free on the top floor, right on Lake Michigan. Like I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that there's more happening, but I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. He's picky. Your girlfriend had blue hair? She did have blue hair, yeah. You look like you'd hate crime for breathing the same air as you. You look sad or tired. It's almost 1 a.m., girl. Are you not tired at 1 a.m.? Why are you so damn picky? Listen. Why am I so picky? What the fuck you want me to do? Date everybody? Is it once enough? Like, yeah, I found out she was an escort. And I put a stop to that shit immediately. I wonder if there are guy escorts. I'd be living the dream. Like, bring me the money. I'll keep John, thank you so much for making that Corey shake. That's what followed you back. Like, that's not something you hide when you're in a relationship. Like, that's a thing. Danica, you're over here like, oh, are there guy escorts? I'd be living the dream. Bring me the money. Like, have that conversation. Because if it's as simple as like, look, I go on dates with older women and they pay me just to keep them company. I'll bring you home some food and I got us, you know, it pays the bills. Have that conversation in the front. Like, I shouldn't be finding that out myself because I found it out myself. And everything clicked because like probably like a month earlier, I'll kind of talk in code, but like a month earlier, she asked me how much I would let somebody pay me if they stood in the closet and watched me do my thing to her. She's like, how much would you charge to let somebody watch you, you know? And I was like, 100K. She's like, you wouldn't do it for 10,000? I'm like, no, I wouldn't. I'm like, why? Why are you asking me that? And she's like, oh, I just had a dream that happened. I was just curious. I'm like, okay. And then a month later, I found some things that alluded to, I want to watch your boyfriend do things to you. Lucy, thanks for making that Corey shake his ass. Like, she was talking about me on these dates and showing them pictures of me, and they were fantasizing about me doing things to her. It was like, you don't do that in secret. That's a nah, girl. She ain't Jasmine. And she had blue hair. Isn't that a red flag? It is now. Yeah. I was 26 when we started dating, okay? I didn't know better. I'm not the same Ken now as I was then. I'm not the same Ken now as I was a year and a half ago. If I was your mom, I would come beat her ass. My ex's mom was also like, she got rent and paid other stuff. I don't know her. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Find a woman at a library, like a nice librarian woman. All these women in here need love, Ken. I can't date all of you. I'm sorry. Don't encourage him. How did you find out? So I'll just say that I found a video and I could hear in the background, I could hear her voice and I could hear this guy asking about me and what I would do to her and what she would do to me. You know, that's how I found out. Just let me know. Just let me know when you're an escort ahead of time, and yeah. Like I'm pretty sure people will be escorts, and it doesn't have to get to the bedroom, you know. But if that's what you do, like that needs to be upfront and communicated. I wouldn't date an escort in a way, because it just makes me look bad as a man to date somebody whose woman is around town with other dudes. Like, it ain't a good look for me. Like, I don't care how much money you're making. Like, me personally, no thanks. Like, I'm just not into that. I want to shake you and fuss at her. Take better. I was young and dumb. I usually have purple hair. Why am I a red flag? Tiff. Are you still heartbroken? Nah. I'm way over that situation. Unknown blonde, hello. We too broke for this. Damn him and his sexiness. I'm a nurse. I'm a red flag too. Yeah, nurses are red flags. Or a good British woman. Unknown blonde, thanks for being here all the way from Britain. I appreciate it. Janelle, hello. You're an angle. Well, thank you. Hopefully I'm a cute angle. I fussed at him over that, but I don't think he saw. Nurses are a red flag. Men always tell me that nurses are crazy when I mention them. It's not that nurses are a red flag because they're crazy. It's because they're cheaters. It's because they just pass each other around like Pokemon cards. They just trade. I should be an escort. Ken, you already did. I wouldn't date an escort purposely, is what I meant, Grace. I was dating an escort, but I didn't know I was dating one. You know what I mean? And that's why, as soon as I found out, I put an end to it. Because, there's official cuddle buddies. I've seen ads. I ain't being no cuddle buddy. That's weird. I'm too monogamous. Same. Like, I'm not a sharer. I'm not sharing. The purple lights look really nice. Well, thank you. Just scrolling before I head off to bed. Otherwise, I'd stay on. Have a good night. Love Rangers. Thanks for being here, Michelle. Can you imagine what a date with Ken would be? Could you? Could you imagine that, Grace? Tasha, hello. Do you think that you make better choices in women now that you're older? I'm better at leaving. Like, we can't feel bad about the choices we make, you know? Because some people are good at pretending. We can't feel ashamed of ourselves because we make bad choices. That's not fair. That's not fair to you to think that way. All that matters is when you see the writing on the wall, you leave. Nurses are heroes. Take that back. Nurses are heroes. Nurses, I love you. I'm not going to marry you, though. But thank you for doing all that you do for the world. Me and him agreed on seeing hippos. Yeah, we'll do a hippo date. Hi there from Alabama. Thanks for being here. Aspen girl from Alabama. I never knew people thought that about nurses. Well, now you know. And it's not that we think it's the truth. I know many of nurses who let me know all the juicy details about the nurse life. And y'all doing your things, you know? You go to a hospital, they've all probably slept with each other. At least 99% of them. Because I know there's going to be a nurse in here and be like, oh, not me. Okay, you're the 1%. But guess what? The other 99% of the staff and the nurses and the doctors are getting it in. And you're being left out. Sorry. Sorry about it. But the other nurses and the other doctors, they're having a grand old time in between surgery. And in between checking your blood pressure. Not you. You're the 1%. But the rest of them are. I'm not a cheater. I'm crazy, but not a cheater. Hippos, I'd be seeing peach eggplant. What? What does peach eggplant have to do with hippos? Am I the only one that hasn't dyed my hair purple or red? I'm either light blonde or light brown. I think that way with pilots. Pilots and flight attendants are the same. So I follow a couple divorce attorneys, and they'll do like lists of the people most likely to cheat. And obviously it's nurses, flight attendants, pilots, doctors, firefighters, policemen. What are the other ones? Influencers are on that list because they get a lot of attention all of a sudden, so they're very likely to cheat. What are some others? What are some other cheaters? Lawyers. You know, the usual suspects. Are you online dating or actively looking for a relationship? No. I'm not. Going to bed early. Well, thanks for being here, Michelle. We're from Ohio. We're wholesome. Yes, I'm wholesome. I'm a wholesome Ohio boy. I'm a wholesome Southern boy from Ohio. Did you change your contacts? I did. Date with Ken would be fire. Roses, lights, and good lovin' would be a date with me. Roses and lights. Did you see the smolder face he just made to you? Hi from Texas. Hello. Diana from Texas. Thanks for being here. How much older are you? I'm 36 and my last mistake married was 13 years ago. I'm 31. So my last mistake dating was 8 months ago. Diana, thanks for the follow. Teachers are cool. Yeah, teachers are cool. Teachers are on the loyal list. Sabrina, thanks for the follow. Teachers sleep with all the doctors? Don't say that. Did I tell you that I met Kenny G? You didn't tell me. It's the healthcare life. Did you watch my video? I didn't watch it. No. I plead the fifth. I gotta keep it to myself. He said peach eggplant. I did say that. As if I don't intimidate men enough. I got a job as a uninformed correction officer, Ken. I'm gonna be single forever. Yeah, you are. I mean, maybe you'll find a man who doesn't know that y'all are a bunch of cheaters. You know? Maybe you can fool one. You were thinking about dating a pilot? Well, think again. I'm going to pharmacy school. What do people think about pharmacists? Same thing they think about nurses and doctors. Bar owners? Oh yeah. Anybody in the bar scene, cheaters. For sure. Bartenders, bottle girls, obvi. They're on the list too. Oh, damn. I want to be a stay-at-home wife. How about you marry me and I can quit nursing tomorrow? Pilot with a boat. Even worse. We stay away from boat demons over here. Until married them, they're monogamous usually. What would you do for a date night? What would be your plan for a great date? It depends on who the date night's with. Cheating is disgusting. Facts. I literally threw up when I found out my ex-husband cheated on me. I'm sorry. I'm getting my teaching credential. Grace doesn't seem like a cheater. Grace would be a loyal teacher. Mandy, hello. I've never met a teacher that was a red flag. Every girl who's a teacher that I know of, they're great people. Lucy believes in Monopoly. Everyone is cheaters now. Not me. I dated an ex-male dancer, but did not know. Oh no. I'm balanced because I've been a cop and a teacher. Okay. So they cancel each other out. Would you date a divorced woman? Yeah, I would. Sydney, hi. Always find myself attracted to cops. Help. I find myself attracted to girls who go to clubs, but we know better. I know if I date a girl who goes to clubs, every Friday she's going to be in a club. And Vicky, if you know if you're going to date a cop, he's going to be putting people in handcuffs. You know? Like, it's okay that you're attracted to what you're attracted to. But there's got to be a point where you know better. You know it's not going to end well. So just be attracted from a distance, you know? Your celebrity crush can be cops. But don't date them. Look at the time. Hello, Lexi. Lexi is a nurse, and she doesn't seem like a cheater either. Lexi seems like a good person. But Lexi, have you been, how do I say this? Have you ever dated a resident or did some freaky things with a doctor or a nurse that you worked with? Yes or no? You won't catch me on cheaters. I'm like Carrie Underwood, and I'll handle that business myself. Can we need a magic mic night so we can all throw dollars at you? You can throw dollars at me right now. Drop those Corys for you, boy. Make those Corys shake their ass. I'll be faithful to you. I got stuck at the handcuff part. Ain't no one pulling the host. Elizabeth, hi. Do I? Wait, so I seem like a cheater, or am I an ex? Vicky, I don't know you well enough. I've actually talked to Lexi. I've had conversations with Lexi. She doesn't seem like a cheater. Have you seen Flame Girl on TikTok? I have not. Hello, Joey. It's the uniform you're attracted to or the authority role of a strong man / woman per se. Hello, Amber. I played the fifth. There we go. Case closed. Case closed. So, Lexi is a red flag. I plead my case, you know? Exhibit A, Lexi. Again, feels... Kayla, calm down. Lovely, welcome. Are there any nurses in here who have never dated another nurse or doctor that they worked with? Step forward. If you are a nurse and you never dated anybody you worked with or had any sort of relations with them, raise your hand. Doctors, what about nurses? And I would never date a nurse. Well, look at you, Vicky. You're the only nurse in the world. Those lights are pretty. It's like a party. It's not an SUV, Sarah. This is a 3027 Loveship. We're literally in space. Thank you so much for being here. Click the follow button if you're new. Follow me on Instagram at SuperKindGaming. I appreciate it so much. Hello, Allison. Tell me to calm down with this smolder face. I was a nurse, and yes, I never dated anyone in healthcare. Wow. Wow, Jojo. The only 2 nurses in the whole world are here right now. Chelsea, hi. The only 2 nurses in the entire world that have never got it in on lunch break are here with us right now. I'm amazed. I can be a nurse. What time are you going to bed? I don't know. I don't know yet. We have the only 3 nurses in the world. Never a nurse, but a surgeon, give or take 3. Hello, Wendy. Never with a coworker, period. I've never cheated. I think it's about your morals and characters rather than profession. I don't know. I feel like there's some psychology to the professions that we choose, you know? Why do we choose the professions that we choose? Like maybe our morals and characters do have to do with our profession. You know, like nurses love people. You know, they really are caring people. They're very warm. They just want to hold you through the night, you know? You know what I mean? Nurses? You know exactly what I mean. But they're great people. And that's what brought them there, is their love for people, you know? Their love to give a nice helping hand when the doctor's wife is being a bitch. You know, and he just needs to relieve some stress before the next surgery. Because people in healthcare are wild. Lillian, thanks for the follow. I had a creepy doctor hit on me while doing a skincare check. Yeah, doctors are... Shout out to doctors for saving us. But doctors are, for the most part, weird. I blocked my ex because of you. Now I am eating my emotions good. Why do I feel like you're a Scorpio? You have the humor of Ryan Reynolds. I'm very much like Ryan Reynolds. Like Deadpool as a character is me as fuck. But I'm not a Scorpio. If you'd watch my video, I explained. Tiffany, I'm not about to have a nurse gaslight me. I'm not about to have, what are you? Some sort of physician. You're some sort of pharmacist. I'm not about to have a pharmacist gaslight me. When I've had probably 200 nurses tell me the exact same story. Okay? I know what goes on. And guess what? It goes on with the pharmacist too. I've heard it all. Tiffany. And your one account, I will not listen to. I get hit on by my gynecologists. What the fuck? I'm so glad I'm not a woman. Ew. I could not. If I was a woman, ain't no damn way I'm having a man gynecologist. Like, ugh. Like, what kind of guy are you to be a gynecologist? You're a fucking creep. Sorry. Like, what the fuck? I always end up dating a coworker. Maybe the reasons behind what they do is important. Because it has a 401k close to home and pays fair. You're a pro. Well, thank you, nose guy. Marina, thanks for the follow. I'm not a nurse. I'm a pharmacy school. I didn't gaslight. I think you're Leo. Keep me in thoughts. I'm in a bad spot. Well, thanks for being here. Carl, Carly Lee, 98. I hope things get better for you. I give kudos to the nurses. They're the real reason we all alive today in a bad health episode. We love nurses. We love nurses like cops from a distance, you know? We don't get into relationships with them, though. We stay away from uniforms in these parts. Osire 23, thanks for the follow. What's your skincare routine? You have beautiful skin. Kellen KP, Linktree in the bio, go to my Amazon store. All my skincare is in there. You do Paula's Choice. What's it called? Toner. We do serum from TJ Maxx, because I feel like serum's not super important, because girls put snail slime on their face. So if girls will put snail slime on their face as a serum, I will gladly just go to Marshall's and go to the clearance section and get some serum. And then we got a little ordinary retinoid. And then we put some moisturizer. Put some moisturizer on our face. From Drunk Elephant. If you're going to do Drunk Elephant, then you can't do the ordinary, though. One or the other. If I'm using ordinary, I'll just use some random ass moisturizer. As long as it doesn't have vitamin C in it. Or polypeptides. Linktree in the bio. My regular doctor was busy, so I had a male doctor that day. That's so weird. I could never. Shigo, hello. You're a Virgo. I am a Virgo. You're so cute. Thanks. I think the craziest story was getting asked out by my divorce attorney. Oh, no. They don't give a fuck out here, huh? Chef, thanks for the follow. Mary and Hector, thanks for the follow. The snail slime is amazing. It smells awful, though. I'm sure it's amazing, but it smells disgusting. Candace, hello. My school counselor tried to set me up with one of her brothers. I was making small talk and saying I was in law school. He said such a beautiful what? Thank you, Ken. Go into your Amazon store now. You're welcome, Kellen. The snail stuff will change your life and fix anyone's credit score, I swear. Please come home. The kids miss you. I haven't found the milk yet. Right, I'm looking. I think there's a shortage, but thanks for being here. Girls shouldn't have to work married. Beautiful girl shouldn't have to work. Marry a doctor that said he did the exam and called me. I want to throw up reading that. Nat, thanks for the follow. Look, there are 3 professions where I'm like, if it's a dude, it's a creep. All right, and I don't care how anybody feels about this. I'm gonna talk my shit. Male gynecologists, male plastic surgeons, if you know what I'm talking about, and male boudoir photographers, fucking creeps. I said what I said. And if that offends you, sorry. But it's 100% facts. Now, thanks for the follow. Nora and Lewis, thanks for the follow. I'll put anything on my face if it helps with anti-aging. Same. Ken take Grace. Madison, thanks for the follow. I could feel his breathing. Ew. I can't. I'm gonna wash my eyes out with bleach after this chat tonight. What color are your eyes? Hazel. And how tall are you? I'm 6'3" and a quarter. She's having creepy gyno experiences. Ken, save her. She don't want to be saved. Hi from Chicago. Hello, Star from Chicago. Hello from Thailand. Thanks for being here. Star, thanks for the follow. Peru, welcome. Y'all know what that is. Hey, man. Why you're so handsome? Well, thank you. Y'all are so sweet to me. Good night, Tiff. Ken won't date me because of the kind of story he's traumatized. Yeah, I need some therapy first. I need to get over that the trauma of reading that. But he's cute, so it's a dilemma. The lawyer, Jojo, it's not a dilemma. That guy sounds like a fucking tool bag. Did you sleep well? I did. Smith and hi. Tell me 5 countries that speak Spanish. Mexico, Chile, Cuba, Ecuador, and who else speaks Spanish? Does Spain speak Spanish? Or do they speak something else? Those are my 5 guesses. Yeki Yuri, thanks for the follow. Ken want to be my gyno? I don't. But thanks for the offer. Why aren't you a professional model? Because I'm awkward as fuck. That's why. Ken, quit playing games with our hearts. Jane and Movie On, thanks for the follow. You missed my comment. Oh, what was your comment? It might have got filtered. Hello, Jane. Anna, hi. Louisiana. Have you any idea to overcome the fear of being betrayed when in a relationship? Yes, I do. Nad. So you have a fear of being betrayed. You just got to trust. So how I treat trust is I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, right? So you're going to start at a 6 level trust with me. As a relationship goes on, you're going to do things that are either going to raise my trust in you or lower my trust in you. For example, if you have a girls' night and we're in a relationship, we start at a level 6. You have a girls' night, and while you're with your friends, you're sending me selfies. You're like, hey, I miss you. I wish you were here. My trust in you is going up, you know? But if you have a girls' night and I don't hear from you, and if I text you like, hey, how are things going? And you don't say anything back, my trust is dropping. You know, if you get below like a level 4 trust, the relationship's over. So just pay attention to how they treat you. How considerate are they of you and your anxiety and your time apart? Are they checking in? Are they letting you know they're thinking of you? Are they putting in an effort to make you feel loved and cared about and thought about, and not like you're just an afterthought, that you're just on the back burner and everything that's going on in their life is more important than you are? We dump those people. Oh, thanks for the little heart person. But to deal with your fear of betrayal, we just kick people to the curb who aren't good communicators. Because in my opinion, bad communicators are not trustworthy people. And keep the ones who can communicate. Keep the ones who check in. My country. You're beautiful. I like you. Well, thank you. Anna, thanks for the follow. I know he needs to stop treating me like a teeter-totter. Ross, hi. Peru. Sabi, thanks for the follow. Flex. You get the big Papa Pump Flex. Claudia, hi. I believe this man has never been to medical school. Yeah, I can't be your gynecologist, but I appreciate the job offer. Jen, thanks for the follow. Are you from the US? Yes, I am. Hi, handsome. Hello. Click the follow button if you're new, everybody. I appreciate it so much. Click the follow button and follow me on Instagram at SuperKenGaming. And drop those corgis. Everybody who drops a corgi, I'm going to follow you back. You're beautiful. Thank you. Hi, handsome. Hello. Were you from Ohio? Rufine, thanks for the follow. If you've been deceived so many times, it's very hard to trust. Yeah, but you don't have any other choice. So, Jojo, I'm a guy. So I use girls' night as an example. You can take out the word girl if it offends you and put boy in there. It can be boys' night, you know, if the word girl offends you. Yeah, you have a hard time trusting, but you just don't have a choice. You know, if we don't trust, we're never gonna love or be loved. So we have to. Al, thanks for the follow. How many times are you gonna type that? How do you balance that with being present? I do check in, but I also hate using my phone. Get over it. If you're in a relationship, you have a responsibility to your relationship and to your partner. It's really easy to be like, hey, we just got here. I'll talk to you later. You know, just a quick little text. You know, it's real. Like a little communication goes a long way. If you don't like being on your phone, get good at communicating, because the more you communicate with your partner, the more they're going to trust you. The more they're going to be okay with you not being on your phone and checking in. If you're a really bad communicator, your partner is going to have a lot of anxiety when you're apart. So get better at it. You know, pick your battles. If you're a really good communicator in the daytime, it's gonna save you for the nighttime. But if you're having fun with your friends, a simple, hey, we just got here. I'll text you when we're done eating, for example. And then you just send a little text like, hey, we're waiting for the check. I can't wait to be home. Even if you can wait to be home, say that you can't. You know, make them feel good. It doesn't hurt. You know, the world doesn't end to make your partner feel loved and cared about. You'll be okay, promise. I promise you'll be okay if you let your partner know that you're thinking of them. Bad communicators are not trustworthy people, absolutely. Jojo, thank you so much for the heart bullseye. Good morning, Tatty. Big Papa Bomb. Josephine, hello. I'm grateful you don't do some weird stuff with gifts sent to lives on here have been trippy. That you don't do weird stuff with gifts? What do you mean? Paula, thanks for the follow. Monica. Sometimes I forget to text when I'm out because I like the time apart. Yeah, you probably have an avoidant attachment style, Vicky. So stop forgetting. You know? Let's stop forgetting that we have partners at home. Let's stop forgetting that we're in a relationship. If we're choosing to be in a relationship, relationships come with responsibility. Just like having a pet. Elle, thank you so much for the little squishy person. You know, you can't forget to feed your pet because you like not feeding your pet. You don't like how inconvenient it is to feed your pet? Don't get a pet. If you don't like how inconvenient it is to check in on your partner, don't get a partner. Stay single. You know, go to therapy until you're ready. Shells and Monica and Mike, thanks for the follow. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. What is your favorite movie? The Notebook. Say that. Hey, y'all. Hello, Claudia. Sis Joy, thanks for the follow. I agree to that. What advice can you give me when someone use you when they leave you and don't write back anymore? Never talk to them again. We don't deal with users. I think The Notebook. Grace, you're right. Aylin, hello. Brady, thanks for the follow. Beto, thanks for the follow. I'm from Ecuador, hello. You broke my first gift for... Can I say that word? But thank you, Jojo. Thanks for sending me a gift. I'm glad I could be your first gift. But I got ADHD. I'm hyperfixated on my man. My person already knows I'm obsessed. And we love that. We love a girl who's obsessed with her man. Mayette, thanks for the follow. But also, that's your anxious attachment. It's not ADHD. Then makes us hyperfixated on our relationships. Nietzsche, thanks for the follow. Amy, thanks for the follow. I don't know much about ADHD or ADD, so I've never looked into the percentage of people with ADHD with an anxious attachment style or secure attachment style. I knew you would say I'm avoidant. I can predict. Well, what do you want me to do, Vicky? You want me to pretend that you're not? Thank you for your advice. You're welcome. Like if someone sends corn, they go corn chomp chomp. If it's a cowboy hat, they go yeehaw. Oh, yeah. I don't do any of that weird shit. If you send a cowboy hat, I talk in a southern accent. What if I want attention? From your partner or from the outside world? Mike and Kuna, thanks for the follow. I don't trust people because guys try to rush meeting me. It's too fast paced. Well, communicate that. Communicate that you want to slow down and get to know them a little bit more. You know, you can, if you feel like someone's trying to rush you, don't be like, I like to take things slow. You could reassure them first, like, I would love to meet you, but I want to get to know you a little more. You know, if you're like, ooh, I'd like to take things slow, then like, ugh, what'd I do wrong? You know, we want to let people down gently. You know, there's a way to communicate without making people feel shitty, without people feeling a little awkward, a little offended. And that's the best way to do it. You know, if you want to take things a little slower, just communicate that. I would love to meet you, but I want to get to know you more first. Get to know you a little more first. So simple, Danica. That's okay that you feel that way. That's okay that you feel like you want to take your time more so than the men in your life do. Of course, I'm a great listener. The people act like NPC in games. Hello, Amber. I've come across since Friday about 100 of them. Oh, the AI thing? Yeah. People are doing that weird AI trend is what I've heard. I haven't seen any, but someone told me there was like a girl making like $600 in 2 hours pretending to be an AI. If only Ken would get off the playground. What if the man is obsessed? Well, how do you feel about that, Shells? Because me personally, if a woman's obsessed, yes, please. Sign me up. Send me that ring size. How many carats you want? You know? Like I will, if you're obsessed with me, I will find every rabbit on this planet to find me all the carrots in the world for you. If you're obsessed with me. It's okay, that's why I'm single. I do like how you keep people accountable. That's lacking today and day, and I sure will. You know, because I keep myself accountable, so I'm gonna for sure keep you accountable. You in a metal band? Hello, Vince McMahon. I like when my partner's obsessed with me. I don't like being obsessed with him. Why? Why, Vicky? Why don't you like being obsessed with your partner? Let's get into this. Let's open this up. Narcissists rush. Be careful. Yeah, narcissists can rush, and so can anxious people. So can people with autism. You're gonna know it's a narcissist when they hurt you, and they don't care that they're hurting you. We want to look for empathy, but don't be scared. Don't be scared of love, because that's dangerous. It's dangerous to be scared of love, but we also need to be on the lookout for people that don't give a fuck about us and our peace and our happiness. If they're narcissists or not, that part doesn't matter. What matters is they don't care about you, and that's enough to leave. What turns me off is how fast the combos go. Crystal, good night. Thanks for being here. Just asking, are you single or in a relationship? Are you a doctor? I'm not a doctor, and I'm single. I'm fresh on the market. If you feel the connection and attraction, why wait? Some people need more time for a connection. Like, I'm not a match and meet person. I like to get to know you for a couple weeks before I'm meeting up for a date, you know? Like, I want to know that we want each other before I'm even showing up. Mommy Penelope, hello. Rodell, thanks for the follow. Mommy Penelope, hello. I'm Super Ken. TikTok. TikTok's number one dating TikToker. Thank you so much for being here. But I'm not about to just take a bunch of women on dates. That ain't me. Max, thanks for the follow. You saw me on MTV Classic. Siley, hello. Narcissists are cilantro, I agree. Lou, thanks for the follow. Kuzni, thanks for the follow. My boyfriend of 2 years, Indian, now says he's supposed to get married and have kids. That sounds like a cultural thing. I can't talk about culture that I don't know about. You wear black leather pants for Halloween, sure. Yeah, real person on live. Hello, Levi. So that's why I ask, what is love? Because for you, love means death. Belly, thanks for the follow. You should want someone to be obsessed, Ken. Sparris, you handsome devil. Well, thank you. I see an angel on my screen. Thanks. I'm here, don't worry. Try me and trust me. Life must go on. Because when I get obsessed, I get too obsessed. Romana and Eugen, thanks for the follow. Johnny, thanks for the follow. Hello, Sarah. Lilia, thanks for the rose. Ola. Nor, hello. Everybody who's in here, click the follow button. I appreciate it so much. Follow me on Instagram at SuperKenGaming. Drop those corgis. Everybody who drops a corgi, I'm going to follow you back. And become a Love Ranger. I don't know what country you're in, and if you can click the star and become a Love Ranger. But if you do, you get love next to your name. And you get to use cute emotes, such as cute and brunch daddy. And I'll follow you back. And you get a Love Ranger color live in front of everybody. I'm obsessed with my crush in a nice way. Good. I'm happy for you. I wish you a nice good morning and a nice day. Thank you. Hello, Marley and me. Arena, hello. Hello, you are my dream husband. Well, thank you. CG, darling, thanks for the follow. Where are you from, Ohio? Brenda, thanks for the follow. Mexico. Arena, thanks for the follow. Be my husband. Pray Yunto, thanks for the follow. Yes, why are you waiting to connect with me? Let's get it on. Jen, thanks for the follow. How's your night? My night is good. Ken, if you get bored to do research on ADHD in a relationship, do you want me to do research on ADHD in relationships? That's a whole new world. It's a whole new world for me to go down a rabbit hole. Maybe. Han, thanks for the follow. Waiting too long to go on a date might hinder you. Yeah, it could. Like me personally, I want to talk to somebody for like. I feel like 2 weeks is good. Like, let's get to know each other for at least 2 weeks before I'm going on a date with you. Because I just don't like match and meet. Because the problem with match and meet is it feels like a job interview. But if you take some time to actually get to know somebody, by the time you meet up and go on a date, it's like hanging out with somebody you know. And you can just jump right into conversation and you're laughing and being goofy. You know? Like, take those 2 weeks to talk on the phone, FaceTime. Like, feel comfortable with each other, build some rapport. Otherwise, you're just going to show up and it's just going to be, how many siblings do you have? What's your favorite color? What's your zodiac sign? It's just awkward and weird. Which is exactly how I feel. Like, I want to know more about someone before I invite them near me. Facts. Eddie, hello. Handsome, thank you, Julio. All-Might Hannah, thanks for the follow. Can I get my obsession to you? I mean, y'all can be obsessed with me. You're so cute, thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Brandon, hello. You look sleepy. I'm getting there. Where's my date with Ken? Nice to meet you. Thank you, Dewey. Hi from Paisley. Paisley, thanks for being here. Hello, Sarah. Colton, thanks for the follow. Hello from the Philippines. Hi. You're obsessed with me. Thank you. I just sent you something on the IG. I don't know who Trixie Mattel is, Jonathan. Love equals someone who willing to give you something unconditionally. Yeah, like I feel like love is when you'd sacrifice yourself for it. That's what love is to me. Gonna fall asleep listening. Good night, Grace. And Lala, hello. Hi from the Philippines, hello. Amanda, thanks for being here. Jack and Daniel, thank you for the follow. You need to sleep, I will sleep soon. Hi from Australia, hello. Dewey, thanks for the follow. Hi from Joanna, hello Joanna. Dreams, welcome. Dreams, thanks for the follow. 2 weeks is not bad, yeah, I agree. From the Philippines, well, thanks for being here, Judith. 2 weeks is enough, I guess to know someone, yeah. You can be a little longer if you need it, but 2 weeks is pretty good. Hi, Daddy. Hello, Elvis. Ken is, after all, TikTok's boyfriend. I sure am. I'm from Australia. Well, thanks for being here. Singapore. Hello. Atomic Blonde from Australia. Thanks for being here. PHDA. Thank you for the finger hearts. Good night, my little sweetie. Vicky, thanks for being here. Hi, Daddy. Hello. Elvis, I would never ignore you. I usually take 2 weeks, but the more a meeting is mentioned, I lose interest. Holly, thanks for the follow. Danica, you could have a fearful avoidance where the closer things get to being real, the more you get scared, the more you want to shut down and run. That being Soul, hi. You're so handsome, thank you. I love you, Ken. Thank you for loving me. Good night, Lexi. You can feel along the conversation if you have something for the person you're talking to. Ken, maybe you need to be an AI on here to get more moolah. Everybody just send me gifts so I don't have to become an AI. And book a phone call with me. Book a FaceTime with me. If you want a phone call with me or FaceTime, just one-on-one, just the two of us, Linktree in the bio. It's 50% off for all of July. 2 more weeks left, and then my price is double. You can buy as many as you want, and they all stack. So if you buy 1,000 phone calls, I'll call you 1,000 times. It'll take me 3 years, but I'll do it. Will you ever talk to me again? Of course, Elizabeth. Hello, Jeff. I'm from Ohio. Ruby, I am not. La Kier Darina, hello. Remember, my calls are 60% off this week, brother. Hello, Hulkster. Really, is there true love? I do think there's true love. 3 years. Yeah, if you book 1,000 phone calls with me, I will call you every day for 3 years. 50%. It's a steal. And I'm also gonna develop some courses, some relationship courses that are like an hour long that y'all can get to. Hello. You don't see my text? I see your text. 3 years is a commitment, and I'll do it. PhD, thank you so much for clicking the little heart person. Where are you from, Ohio? Where are you from? Seriously, just for fun? Hello. How long is each phone call? 30 minutes. Ayla, hello. Please say hi for me. Hello, how are you? FYP New Hero, thanks for being here. Are you ignoring me? Jojo, I think you're getting filtered out. I would never ignore you. Drink some water. You love me? Thank you. This is not good communication. Nice to see you here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Namfon, hello. Have you met with Africans before? I knew somebody in Chicago who was from South Africa. He's not ignoring you. He's ignoring me, brother. Jana, hello. Where are you from? Ohio. If I booked a FaceTime, it's going to be a snack buddy session. Will you snack with me? I'll snack with you. Sure. Not much of a snacker, but I'll get some snacks. Is fearful avoidance another... no, it's not a mental condition. So it's just an attachment style. So fearful avoidance is a trauma response like dismissive avoidance is, or an anxious attachment is. It's just how we react to relationships based on our past, based on past traumas with our parents or early relationships or even abusive relationships. A fearful avoidance is pretty common with CPTSD, a complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which comes from prolonged abuse in any relationship, including a romantic one. So a fearful avoidant is it's kind of like being an anxious person, but you self-sabotage because you're so scared of being hurt again. But ironically, your fear of being hurt again pushes away the healthy people. It makes you run away from the anxious people, which only leaves you to continue the cycle of dating, avoidance, and narcissists. Thank you so much for the rose. Beautiful. Elon is African. Janet, thanks for the follow. I sent 834 likes, which means 8.344 a date to McDonald's. Alright, Nia, thanks for the follow. How old? I'm 31. Kier, I would never ignore you. Toast, thanks for the follow. Mo Galath, hello. Have you met an Asian before, like a Filipina? Someone from the Philippines? Yeah, I've been to Bali. Jess, hello. I'm good. How are you doing? Jess from the Philippines. How old? I'm 31. You like me? Well, thank you. July Queen, thanks for the follow. User Viola, hello. Hi from Trinidad. Yes, people need relationship advice, how to love and appreciate their lover. The best advice for how to love your person is figure out their love languages, their top 2 love languages, and give that to them. It's that simple. I got zucchini from my garden as long as my arm. It's crazy. Damn. What do you think for the follow? Yes, I've been dating narcissists and it's hard. It is hard. It's the dollars that was being filtered. Oh. I'm single and need someone. What's toxic relationship? A toxic relationship is a one-sided relationship where only one person cares. Looking for a lover. Maya, hello. Beautiful, thanks for the follow. MGM, thanks for the follow. How can I get out? He keeps cheating on me. I'm the door. Leave. I know it's easier said than done, but you have to. Rip the Band-Aid off. Figure out your emotions later, but get out of there. You can't tolerate disrespect. And you're going to need to learn some self-love, Keela. Because for it to get to the point where he keeps cheating and you're sticking around, your self-love is probably slim to none. So we need to work on that. There's a book in my Amazon store, Linktree in the bio, Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. Because it does. Read that. Gotta work on that self-love. We don't tolerate disrespect. Can we be friends? Of course. Riska, thanks for the follow. Hi, you're so handsome, sir. Thank you. Zucchini bread will be baking this week. What's your top 2 love languages, Ken? My top 2 love languages are physical touch and quality time. Sylvia and Viola, thanks for the follow. You're sad? Why are you sad? Hope you get married soon. Well, thank you. So how do you get over an ex that passed away a month after you last saw them? Therapy. That's a conversation to have with a therapist. I can't help with that. Danica, sorry. Brutal. Hello, Cass. Jojo, thank you so much for becoming a Love Ranger. Jojo, you're going to be... What color Love Ranger are you going to be? You're going to be... You got that choker on. You're the choker ranger. I love and appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for becoming Love Rangers, everybody. It's love and time. Smile. Can you find someone for me, please? I'm not a matchmaker. Pure love. And Sandal, thanks for the follow. Greetings from Malaysia. Hi. Daniel and Johnny, thanks for the follow. Hard to love if it's one-sided. Facts. I subscribed Santa Rose likes, put makeup on, and been on here long enough for 2 weeks. Well, I appreciate it. We almost have 10,000 likes. Thank you for all the likes. How to know if the one you're into talking stage is true? I mean, everything he says is true. Actions. Do his actions align with his words? Because that's what we like. Like, words are nice to hear and they're pretty to read, but your actions are going to tell me the truth. We pay attention to patterns. We pay attention to actions. What are they doing? Not what are they saying. That doesn't mean stop saying nice, cute, sweet things to me. I love hearing them. But do nice, cute, sweet things. That smile. Realize there's nothing you could have done to change what happened. Don't hold guilt. Hi from Uganda. Hello. Jane, welcome. How are you? I'm from Indonesia. Hello. Thank you for likes, everybody. So I wish I would have done, but it's too late. Yeah, really? I would definitely recommend, at the very least, sign up for something that's very convenient, like a BetterHelp, and just talk to a therapist about it. And they can help guide you through your feelings and emotions there, because that's rough. Thank you for the late nights. I struggle with sleep. You're welcome. Hola. LB, hello. Thanks for being here. All right, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Click the follow button if you're new. Follow me on Instagram at SuperKenGaming. If you want a phone call with me, if you want to FaceTime with me, Linktree in the bio, book a phone call. It's 50% off for the next 2 weeks only. Then my price is double. So you might as well buy 2 phone calls, because it's like buy one, get one free. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you want a Brunch Daddy t-shirt or hoodie, Linktree in the bio. We have merch now. Buy a Brunch Daddy hoodie or a t-shirt. Goodbye, everybody. I love you all so much. You're all so wonderful. And if you want these lights behind me, or any of the books I talked about tonight, or my skincare, go to my Amazon store. Linktree in the bio. I got everything for you there. Still waiting for a song. Rubani, thanks for the follow. Good night, everybody. Greetings from Uganda. Hello. Good night. Sweet dreams. Now we're in the dark. I love all of you too. Goodbye. Good night. Good night, everybody.